In the air to right, and he did it again!
Thank you all for watching this here video. Please like and subscribe and follow.
Welcome back to the Lefties 2 broadcast. Class season Star Carnival round 3. The tournament is almost over. We're getting closer to the end. Let's go to the league schedule and the standings. All right, so the schedule is as follows. We have West Day versus Jay Sizzle, Sean versus Prop, SmokeyBear versus Stephanie. Let's go to the standings here. All right, here we go. The winner's bracket, SmokeyBear versus Stephanie Martin. The winner and loser both gets a bye week going into next week, so that's going to be pretty solid regardless. But we have West Day versus Jay Sizzle, Sean Schulte versus Prop for a chance to keep it moving, keep it going. Right? That's the battle. This one's almost done. Almost over. So let's go ahead to game 1. Another breaking news here in the Star Carnival. Prop has had a scissor accident. We were scheduled to play Sean Schulte, but has been reported and confirmed that Prop, while in the kitchen, reached for the scissors while he was cutting carrots and accidentally had himself an accident, which is now preventing him to play against Sean Schulte, which now puts Sean Schulte into the next round and once again makes this Star Carnival tournament pretty much big giant waste of time here in the loser's bracket. Let's go on to the next game. All right, Jay Sizzle versus West Day. West Day is in the Aftermath Uprise. Jay Sizzle is Jay Sizzle. Once again, guys, best 2 out of 3 here, level 9 tournament, just in case you didn't know. And Jay Sizzle was in the loser's bracket. Got a little lucky in that second round loser's bracket where his round was also a no-show. So that was pretty fortunate. But this Star Carnival, people have not paid attention to shit. One, pretty much the worst gameplay on the history of the planet, minus that one game in Pearl last week. But either way, West Day, after week 1, he was probably the odds-on favorite just on based on performance, but had the worst game, like it was a complete 180, right? Complete 180, and dropped him here in the loser's bracket. So he has a long ways to go to kind of get back to that championship round and get that possible $100 winner-take-all prize. All right, and this is in the perspective of West Day, so he is the away team where Jay Sizzle is the home team, and Jay Sizzle's rocking Roger, right? Jay Sizzle had a terrible performance week 1, way back week 1, where he was just garbage. I mean, and again, as a garbage player that he wasn't the only garbage player. About 7 out of the 8 players in this tournament played like straight shit. And it was probably some of the worst Clash League baseball I've ever seen, except maybe the very first time you ever played, like thinking, how do I figure out? Like, I mean, the idea, like, you can't get any worse, man. It's really pitiful, because mostly people are in the community, they're playing, and they've seen games before, but yeah, it's quite pitiful. That's all I got to say. It's not good. It's not good baseball. All right. Anyways, bottom of the 9th inning here. West Day continues his horrid hitting. Salt man. Again, it was a mirage week 1. Thought this guy was the guy that was going to bring the championship to, the Star Carnival. But other than that, pretty bad hitting lately. And Roger is an easy level 9 pitcher, let alone level 14. You don't see him at level 14 very often. So, Roger is just not a good pitcher in general, just because, the hitter, the fastball, the ball goes farther, and, it's not really deceptive being one of the original pitchers in the game. Whereas he does have Luna, which will give him a little bit, but I think even level 9 Luna isn't highly effective because of her lack of velocity. Makes it easier to kind of see when the balls are in and out of the strike zone, just in my experience. Now, if you're not playing level 14 Lunas all the time, you can get away with murder. But again, Jay Sizzle, pretty crappy. One, because he didn't show up for, because he didn't read the instructions, right? Didn't pay attention because the grown man's like a little kid in school, right? So he didn't even show up last week. So he's kind of rusty. He got in the loser's bracket, slid by because of a technicality, right? And now he has to go up one of the better pitchers in the game because at the end of the day, even though West Day's hitting has been horrid, he's been pitching pretty well nonetheless because he's gone up against horrid hitting. So it's really hard to really get a good sample size. Is it the good pitching or is it terrible hitting? And so far, 2-2 count and should be 3-1. Saying, 3-2. Oh, don't lie. Okay, so full count here, no problem. Let's see if he can get this out right here, and does, because he doesn't even swing, because he's probably using auto bat and doesn't know how to swing the bat or tell if it's a strike or not. Now, again, not really smart. Right? Jay Sizzle's pretty crappy right here. Okay, so the idea when you have nobody on base, right, is that you wait for the pitching box to go away, and then you start charging up Tua, and he'll be max charged. Anyways, Tua again, because again, Jay Sizzle is garbage. Terrible player. All right, here's a great opportunity to take advantage of this and get some runs on the board. Hammer throws to first base, but hey, swinging bunt, no big deal. Runners in scoring position, 1 out, excuse me. I thought it should be over by now. Hey, I should have an applause auto. I'm going to do that one of these days. Get the applause machine out. Never mind. Good and no applause needed. Just kind of swung at garbage. All right, here we go. Ball 2. Let him throw you a strike, guys. Who cares if you're down like a strike, but let it be an actual strike. Learn the strike zone. And great defense there, but not there. So, hey, fantastic. Did the right thing, Jay Sizzle, on that one. This isn't your hitting, this is your pitching. Okay, let him throw you a strike. He's showing he's not throwing you a single one in the zone. Until now. And you're going to get a run across. Hell yeah, look at that. Get it done the cheap way. Should have been 3 outs, and that's not Jay Sizzle's fault. Jordan! See, when you swing at strikes, good things happen. Gang. What are you doing, Jay Sizzle? Wow, Jay Sizzle. Insurmountable 3-run lead, even though a lucky never mind. Insurmountable 4-run lead. Probably could have thrown the ball to second base that last time. Be careful here because you throw to second. Got it. A little faster. 4 runs. This is amazing. Remember, guys, it's best 2 out of 3 to move on. And we don't want to watch 3 games. Whoever wins this, we assume it's going to be West Day here in game 1. Probably should. We want him to win game 2 just because we don't want to put you guys, I don't want to put you guys through this horrid example of just garbageness. All right. Well, anyways, that should have been 0 runs, right? Because, he should have got out of that with that tag at third base. That would have been 2 outs. So West Day got a lucky 4 runs there. I mean, took advantage of the situation. Now, let's just get these outs. Hey, there you go. Swinging, get them swinging strikes. Those are the best kind of strikes to get. The one that, all right, go 3, lead runner, go 1. All right, or not. Understand the situation. A soft hit ball, you get it. You have to run to third base. You probably need to just throw it to first. Just say it. Those little things make the difference of knowing the situations, so you don't have to think about it, right? You just got to know where to go based off what's going on. But all right, West Day, 2 outs away from a convincing victory. And, I'll give it to Jay Sizzle here. Good batter's eye. But, there you go. Hammer can make up for that lack of baseball skills here. Perfect timing. Get the ball. Great idea. Remember, when hitting the first pitch, power's 30. So throw a ball. Hammer becomes a regular dude. No, nothing special. Just a regular dude. And now Jay Sizzle's actually doing what he's supposed to, right? Not waiting for a strike, man. You just wait. He swung at one that was bad. That first pitch, 2-2 count. Man, swung right through that one. Great job. Those are again, those are the best kind of feeling strikeouts where you throw it in the zone and they swing through it. But it's not over yet. Not over yet here. Yang has the skill. Submarine pitcher or underthrow pitcher, whatever you want to call it, gets that power of 36. Could be a tie game. Could be. Probably not based off of the way we've seen swings go down, but you never know. I mean, these are strikes, man. You know, he's throwing strike in the strike zone. Never mind. Game one goes to West Day 4-0. Let's go to game two. All right, so we have to start with this screen because West Day couldn't start recording earlier, but it's not all West Day's fault. Jay Sissel's so bad that we have this kind of screen as well, and Jay Sissel can't even record. So whatever. We're still in West Day's perspective here as he's now the home team. He has that Marie Rose combination, and Jay Sissel gets a little single to start the game. And why did we change the video? I don't fucking know. At all. At all. At all. Okay. All right. So again, he's charging early with Tua. Now, runners on base, a little different story. You can kind of get the timing down. So you got to wait a little bit, but still at the same time as a pitcher, there you throw. Right. But oh wow. So Tua's still a good hitter. But here, West Day, probably want to charge your phone before playing a game where you're recording it. Just FYI, just in case there's no controversy at the end of it. Just saying. Just saying. All right. But yeah, 1 out, 2 on. And this is where Jay Sissel's a terrible player once again. Has his pitcher batting fourth. A crucial position in a tournament where, like, you know what? I'm going to be smarter than everybody. I'm going to bat the guy with 116 batting skills throughout the whole entire thing. And I'll bat him. And it works. Wow. Shut foot and mouth here. But Giro is a hero. Nice throw with Giro. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So foot and mouth a little bit bad timing. Again, I don't watch these videos, guys. I just think about how dumb those things are. But either way, it could have been a home run if it wasn't his pitcher. So we'll never know. Either way, he ran into an out. A solid draft job by getting Giro here at level 9. And good timing on that throw because that saved the run. Because of this kind of hitting, probably a 1-run lead in the 9th inning is insurmountable. But hey, this is it, man. Jay Sissel needs to find a way to get this dub and get it back until a top of the 10th so he can kind of make this the third game, make it a series. We don't want that, right? We don't want the series because this is bad baseball. Terrible baseball. Hey, kids, how do you not play baseball like this? Don't do what these guys are doing. It's garbage. Learn to manual bat. Learn the strike zone. Don't swing at balls. Right? Understand which player is in the outfield so you don't run on a cannon arm. But Giro is going to get an instant double. Again, gets a throw out at home and gets a double, be 180 feet away from the game winner to allow West Day to move on into this terrible tournament. And it bloops. This should do it. West Day, easy money. Jay Sizzle, thank God you suck. You're out of the tournament. Thanks for playing. Bye-bye. Game over. See you next time. All right, so we got the winner's bracket as Sean Schulte earned, I guess, a pass because Prop is a bitch of a player. Wait a minute. All right, here we got game 1 here in the winner's bracket. SmokeyBear versus Stephanie. And no matter who wins or loses this game, this series here, we'll both have a bye week. One, we'll be waiting for that loser's bracket game for next week, whatever. We'll get into it momentarily. But hey, winner's bracket. Let's see if there's some good baseball here. again, just if you didn't watch the first trash video, these guys have won, right? They're the winners. None of them, these guys, I don't believe, yeah, and these two players have not had any forfeits either. So they better earn their rights with less than bad baseball. Still some bad, still some horrid baseball. Anyway, we're watching this from SmokeyBear's perspective. So top of the ninth inning. I don't think Stephanie, maybe she posted it on her YouTube channel. I'm not quite sure. But I will tag her channel in the description below. And Johnson McJohnsonberg drops it in right in. Nice job, Stephanie. Yeah. The battle of the emojis here coming up. Ice. Yep, there it is. Okay. Hold on tight, people. The random emoji guys, or they, whatever. All right. That's a strike, too. What the fuck is she doing? Whatever, man. She got it out. I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. Whatever. All right. SmokeyBear hit a strike. So I can't, you hit strikes. You're using manual batting. You got a knuckleball to deal with. He turns it late. This is some good hitting. Just, Johnson dropped one in, but, Mark is there in the outfield. You can be frustrated with those because you get the hit, but, and then the second one, you hit a strike, be frustrated. So Smokey so far swinging at strikes, just not getting completely lucky. Another strike right in the middle. Wow. Okay. Ballsy. So, a lot of good swings there, I think, from SmokeyBear hitting the strikes. And a lot of ballsy cockiness there from Stephanie. We got Simon, which we know Stephanie can't hit Simon. So we'll expect this to be a quick bottom of the ninth. No pressure from Smokey, I assume. Again, have not watched this at all. Don't know what's going to happen. Just kind of assuming based off past experience. 2 pitches, 2 swings out of the zone. Not again bothered. See, this is the problem with a lot of people, not just Stephanie or Smokey, or anybody in this tournament. A lot of lower level players do not like being down 0-1 or 0-2, right? I mean, most people don't want to be down 0-2, but the idea is that if you know the strike zone, you're still comfortable, right? You're still comfortable. But again, Simon is a newer pitcher, still difficult to hit, but just take a few pitches, man. Right? Take a few pitches. Stop swinging at garbage. It's 2 out of 3 garbage. There's 3 swings, right? Not good. Like, see them. The guy has 4 pitches, right? Is he likely to throw all 4 pitches in one? No, probably not. But, okay, there's a screwball. Just wait on it, right? Where's he going now? Let's see. Fastball. That's 2 pitches you could have looked at. They're both balls. See the strike zone. That was the quickest. I told you, man. Confucius here. I'm Confucius. I know what's going to happen. All right. Now, Stephanie, got to be careful here. Throwing those strikes like she did earlier, usually when it comes to round 2, doesn't help out. And I hope that was like a slip. I've been doing that lately, a little slip of the, trigger finger. It's kind of weird how this game works sometimes. That's a home run. That's a home run. I told you, man. She goes far out and then brings it in for a strike. And we already saw that Smokey was actually hitting pretty good strikes, right? Even with that knuckleball, his timing was pretty good. So we've got to commend him for that. And that's weird. It looks like the catcher's mask. Hold up. We're going to do something we don't normally do. All right. Look at this. So Matthew here has a red and white under his little catcher's mask. That represents Indonesia. That's funny. All right. Anyways, that's what happens when you live in Indonesia. You see these weird things. You don't know it's part of the uniform or not, but little sneaky sneak of Indonesia in there. Okay, back to the action. Insurmountable lead, I assume. I haven't seen Stephanie hit a home run in a long time in these games. But again, 3 runs. I don't know about that knuckleball, man. That's just, it's so hard to hit. She throws it right down the middle. So I got to commend her on that. It's good hitting so far, but she's been consistent. She's throwing that knuckleball in the middle, throwing off batters' timing. So if that's working for her, you can't knock her for it. It's gotten 2 outs. So good job on that one, Stephanie. Well done. And again, you can't blame her on a top shelf outside knuckleball that just kind of a changeup in the zone. Smokey's, man, this is probably the best hitting I've seen anybody do so far. So not too bad. Even that first inning, like I said, he cannot go back in that strike zone because he was throwing strikes. The baseball gods are not going to forgive you if you keep on consistently doing that in a 0-0 game. All right, swinging under that one. Not good, not good. Up top. That's a great changeup right there. Way to go. Good location on that one. Try to get a ground ball here. Get it in the bottom of the 10th. Wow, okay. You know, he's living on it with that cursor just a little bit off. Here we go. Joe should be the easy out, you think. You think it could be an easy out, right? Could be. Probably not. Let's find out. Swinging through that one. Threw him off guard. He hasn't thrown that fastball too much. That's a well-placed fastball. He does like that top outside corner to righties. He's been pitching a lot more outside, though. You know, middle outside. Not coming inside too much. Might want to change that up and go inside. Jam. Nope, stays outside. All right. If she throws a knuckleball, top shelf. Wow, look at that two-seamer. She piped it. She's kind of ballsy on these. That's not a good pitch. You can't throw two pipe pitches, man. This is not how it works, Stephanie. You go and you throw these ballsy pitches, you get it, like, I'm going to do it again, but slower. No, man. You don't go back to back. It's level 9. It's not over dominant pitches. Right? The balls are coming slow. Johnson McJohnsonberg makes up for it. Probably going to drive in 2-1. He's going to go for 2. Triple. Got it. Johnson McJohnson. Well done there. That was a tough pitch to hit, too. So nice job turning on it. Really 50-50 ball. So, again, 2 of the hits that Stephanie's given up. The home run to Martin and then that one. Kind of unfortunate. Gets that pipe. That's a nerf. I swear out. I wish that was a safe call, but nonetheless, 5-0, insurmountable lead. You already gave him a heads up on that before. You don't need to do it again. But 5 runs for Stephanie, pretty much insurmountable here in game 1. Hopefully she can come back game 2. And again, even if she loses the series, she still gets a bye week, man. So she's still in it. She's still in this. No, again, 7. I can't say 7. We've had like 3 forfeits or whatever in this tournament. There will be some disappointed people in the tournament, regardless of whatever happens. It's winner take all, right? Whoever wins, one person left standing will get the victory. And Stephanie's still swinging out of the zone of everything. Hey, good eye, good eye. That's another ball. That's a tough pitch. Tough pitch lay off. But again, she's not listening. I mean, obviously this is in the past. It's not live. And I've told her a million times. But again, when you're playing in the actual game, it's tougher. Swinging through the strike. I don't know what happened on her end. There's a little glitch, though. That stinks. But he doesn't have to throw her strikes. He's being super nice and generous, throwing her even in the zone because she's looking at it. All right. Come back. Come back. One more out. Go to game 2. Let's get it. Yep. Strike 3. Easy. All right. Let's go to game 2. 5-0. Nice job, Smokey. All right. Game 2 here. Stephanie versus Smokey. And again, winner, bye week. Loser, bye week. So you get a little bit of a break regardless, but you're still in if you lose obviously if you win, you're still in, but if you lose, you're still in because whoever loses, first loss. So double elimination, as we mentioned before, that again, a lot of the players just didn't pay attention to or bother to care because they're a bunch of losers. Scissor accident, toilet accidents, whatever other accidents there are in this Star Carnival of just bad hitting. That last game, pretty good hitting overall, but Smokey, probably the best performance of hitting I've seen so far in this game. And go back to week 1 where West Day had probably one of the better hitting performances as well. Other than that, it's been a bunch of games where the only entertainment is my insults, right? But again, Stephanie is up to bat. 2 quick outs, still doesn't understand the strike zone at all. And she's a veteran player, man. She's got I don't know, man. It's just hard to watch. Right? It's hard to watch some players play and just not. It's like patience, man. This game, I know, understandable. It's a mobile game. You know, you want to have like instant gratification. You want to be able to knock it out. But at the end of the day, you got to find it, man. You got to go out there and you got to find it within you. Find it within you. Where can I just wait for a strike? Practice being down. I know it's the hard part is now here, if you've just watching this for the first time, right? You're playing when money's on the line, people watching, someone's going to definitely commentate. There's a little bit behind it that's a little bit difficult. A little extra pressure, a little bit. Even myself when I'm playing, I'm going to commentate my own games. I'm honest to my own games. Like, what the hell was I thinking if I make a mistake? But the concept is when people are going to watch and there's stakes on the line, your body senses it. It knows it's not just a casual game. That's why Club League is a little harder also. Club League is harder because it's harder, better opponents typically. Because it matters. When you're playing a regular game, you can kind of relax. You're like, oh, man, I can't believe I got that win. I played so good. Because who cares? No one's going to know if you lost. The only time you know if you play someone you recognize, and then they're in the Facebook group or Discord group, and nobody really in the Discord group really brags about beating people as much. And there we go. All right, Stephanie got Fernandez. Again, she goes Fernandez-Murray. I don't really like that combo, but she has no outs right now. But, hey, Hernandez is boosted with the ice arm with runners on base. So not too bad of a spot. It's like he's pretty much in the 10th inning. So this is a good practice. 2 on, no outs. Think of it like the 10th inning, right? You got to get to the 11th. Andy Man can. Wow. Does Stephanie even care? Like, that can't be a strategy throwing right down the pipe, right? She's done that like way too much. Like, fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. Alabama got their ass kicked, so I don't care. Kidding, Stephanie. I just don't think it's a strategy piping a ball, right? But it's working. Keeping him off guard. I think he's had, out of the 4 pitches I remember you throwing right down the pipe, he's gotten 1 hit off it. So, I mean, what the fuck do I know, right? What do I know? If it works, it works. Batting 250 at the piped middle balls. Hey, good eye, though. Smokey's good eye here. Getting 1 run, wins it. Double play ball. Getting to the 10th inning. Possible here. Hey, good eye. See, Smokey's waiting for that strike, man. That piped it again. 1 out. What the fuck? Taylor made double play, but I don't know, man. These pipe, batting 200 against piped. Okay, whatever. Fuck it, man. If it works, it works. I just think, why are you missing by so much? I know his control is that bad, but missing by that much, I don't think is typically useful. It's the strike across here. About to get out of this jam. That's going to be pretty solid. Hey, he swings out of that's got to be a tilt. That's a tilt swing, man. You're missing these middle ones. Here comes another middle one, probably. Nowhere else to go with it. Like, fuck it. Ice armed again. That's a strike. So, hey, well done, Stephanie. Way to get out of that one. Shame on you, Smokey. Letting 2 middle balls not be hit for hits. It's level 9, but still. Come on. All right. Swinging early out of the zone. Glitch. And she lays off it, though. All right. And again, Stephanie should wait for a strike. She doesn't. And Tom! To the window, to the wall. Hits a strike. Good things happen when you swing and hit strikes. What are you doing? Delayed. Got this. There you go, Stephanie. Let's go. There you go. When you hit the strike, good things happen. And Tom Bond with the double. All right, waits for the strike. Now she'll probably throw it out of the zone and she'll swing. Doesn't want to go down 0-2. Double play, or at least 1 out. Oh, safe. Oh, that's bad defense. What are you fucking doing, man? That's stupid. What are you fucking doing? What are you doing? Jesus Christ, dude. Like, what are you doing? You're up 2-0. You got 2 runners on, no outs. And you're gonna take off with the slowest runner in the game? Come on, man. Just pretend like Like you're trying here. Like, come, I don't know what's in. Oh my God. So many good things. Get a little lucky here. Swinging at a garbage pitch. Oh my Jesus Christ. This is 3 outs. And you're only up 2-0. So a home run walks it. What are you giving him applause for? That's not smart, man. Jesus Christ, I don't get it. Go back to playing some bad baseball. All right, well, home run walks it off. Like you're up. Whatever. There, piped it again. Fucking Smokey, man. I don't know if Stephanie's not even caring. Like, but it's working, so fuck it, right? I don't. She's still in the tournament. Still has a chance of winning, and you're gonna do it twice in a row. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, it's some bullshit, man. Like, I don't know what you're doing, what you're on. Like, you're playing I don't give a fuck baseball. Like, dude, it's wow. Okay, whatever, man. Like, it's the fucking dumbest game I've ever seen someone do and had a chance of winning. Right? Way to wait for the runner to possibly go. Not bad. What are you throwing down the pipe like 9 times? Like, I got this. It's like, that's fucking stupid. What a. Again, just to let everybody know, I'm not saying individuals. I think the decisions people make are stupid. People aren't stupid. The things they do are stupid. Like Smokey, not. I think Smokey's got 2 hits off these middle balls. Though some of those 2 hits have been pretty big. Game over. Fuck it. Right? No problem. Smokey's going on to the winner's bracket. Good job, Smokestack. Stephanie, I don't know what the hell is going on in this game. All right, so after that shit show of a game there, Smokey the Bear, right, moves on to the bracket, and West Day, Sean Schulte, all right, they're moving on as well here as the bracket kind of goes a little bit away here to the semifinals. All right, we'll go to the. I don't know why it says finals here. That's weird. Finals would be actually the finals are here. Got it. So we're pretty much in the semifinals now as we wait. Actually not yet. We're still in this area, right? The semifinals of the losers bracket, should we say? West Day versus Sean Schulte. We'll wait for that game, and then hopefully the winner of this game can play the winner of this game fast, which can then play the winner of this game, and then maybe we can get because again, what will have to happen 2 out of 3. So SmokeyBear essentially has to lose twice, 2 out of 3. So he'd have to lose 4 games, right? Not out of 6, but Smokey is a good spot right here. So whoever is coming out of the losers bracket is going to have to put a lot of work in. But it's going to be good to see Sean Schulte again, West Day. See if Sean can get some runs in. I'm thinking West Day comes out of it, putting up a rematch from round 2 where Stephanie got the 2-0 victory. So that'd be a nice job for a rematch. And hopefully Stephanie can get back, just, biased, let these 2 chill, get a chance to kind of get a rematch because I don't know. Whatever, man. SmokeyBear looked like he's playing solid lights out baseball out of that one, but it's hard to say when you like 9 balls going piped in there. So we'll see. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I love these 2 broadcasts. We'll see you next time.